Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on last year's national champions, the UNLV Rebels. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here we go, first third down of the game. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Patterson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Inside give now from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Terrapins come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And it's caught! Touchdown, Maryland!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. He steps out of bounds at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
2nd and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UNLV.
Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's caught. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Patterson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's the 2nd down play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. The back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Wide open downfield. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Terrapins. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Signs for a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice...
Looking to throw it deep. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Throwing off play action. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And here comes the punter onto the field. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Maryland. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights.
UNLV 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks into the clear. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UNLV. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Patterson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Terrapins moving quickly down the field here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Now they try to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 bursts, but the defense was ready for it. Now they're going to have to force a quick 3-and-out if they want to get the ball back.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UNLV.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Patterson. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the Terrapins will crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick completion to the tight end.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. 2nd down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Comes the UNLV offense back out there. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Chewing clock with the running game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Defense not fooled at all. They get him right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Maryland.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. Now the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.